let you down. Is it too late to say I'm sorry now?
Hey guys, I'm back. Here we go. Last video I asked you guys to leave me some questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer those for you today. I just want to say thanks again for everybody who asked me something. I was really only expecting maybe like 10 questions, so the fact that you guys really gave me those 50 question lists blows my mind. And let's just get started. I have my laptop here, have the video pulled up. I'm just gonna scroll and answer, I guess. So the one at the top of the list for me right now is from Jacob Mooley. I think I said that right. Is your social anxiety getting better? If so, why? I wish I could say yes, but then I'd be a liar. I wouldn't say it's gotten any better. If it's gotten better, it's very, very slightly, like not very much at all. Working at the job that I worked at, I would have to answer phone calls and make phone calls all day. So I feel like over time it got less scary, but there wasn't a time where I completely felt without anxiety. Eric asked, how's life been? How are your dogs? How has life been after the fire incident? And honestly, have a great day. You too, Eric. Thank you. How's life been? Well, if we're being honest, I'm probably at the shittiest point in my life right now. Yeah, life hasn't been so great, but it can only get better, right? Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. How are your dogs? Kika's great. She's the sweetest. She's the cutest. Milo is still over here in the background of my videos, as always, being a little cutie. He's like, stop bothering me. How has life been after the fire incident? I'd say it's good. The only issue has been with PG&E shutting people's power off a lot as fire precautions. Like on super windy days, they'll shut off the power just in case power lines fall and like create fires that way. Luckily, I haven't personally gotten my power shut off. I don't know why. My boyfriend Casey lives like 5 minutes from me and his power goes out every single time that the power shuts off for people, but mine hasn't shut off yet. Knock on wood. That's the only issue that I've been seeing because obviously if there's no power for long periods of time, food spoils, you know, stuff like that. They still haven't started building a house across the street. I'm not sure what they're planning on doing with that. They've got like a warehouse looking thing going on. I mean, I'll still get PTSD. I'll get worried if it's like super windy, if there's like fire trucks roaming around with their sirens. I still get a little anxious, but that's why I try to stay up to date. I'm in a Facebook group for my area and it pretty much keeps me up to date with anything that's going on. SD asked, what are some of your favorite Netflix movies / TV shows? Can you recommend any? Netflix, Hulu, any streaming service that I have is my life at the moment because, you know, kind of don't have a life. So let me pull up my list. I'll read a couple of my favorites from my list. I like Big Mouth a lot. Like, I know it's kind of raunchy and weird, but I like shit like that. Love Grey's Anatomy. Lucifer's pretty good. Love Riverdale. You, if you haven't seen You, I really, really enjoyed that one. Bates Motel, Santa Clarita Diet, The Fosters is good. Obviously Stranger Things, The End of the Fucking World, Atypical, Grace and Frankie, Shameless of course, Sex Education, The Good Place, American Horror Story. Shit like that. Like I have so many of those that I'm just like, please make more seasons. I'm always looking for new stuff to watch though. Even though I named all of that shit, I've already seen it all. So I need more suggestions. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know because I love TV shows. I'm more of a TV show person than a movie person, as you can tell by my list. Next question. They call me Kyle G. 1 through 17. He asked me 17 questions. Actually, he asked me a total of 70 questions. Jesus Christ. I feel like you went to Google and you copied a little get to know me test or something and put it in my comments. Still appreciate the effort. Let's see. I'm not going to answer all of them. I'm just going to skip over some. I'll answer question number 7. What are you currently worried about? I'm worried about... Gosh, what am I not worried about? I'm worried about not being successful. I'm worried about living in my parents' house forever. I'm worrying about not making money. I'm worried about not finding any interests or any goals or any ambitions within myself. I'm worried about, fuck, everything. Everything. I'm worried about everything. What could I not be worried about? My life isn't going great right now. What animal would be the cutest if scaled down to the size of a cat? Probably like an elephant, because baby elephants are adorable. So imagine like a full-grown elephant the size of a cat. Cherry Poppins asked, what have you been up to? It's been so long. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Honestly, not much. Ew, you freaking farted, you little nasty. Doesn't even care. I had only been working, hanging out with Casey. I don't really have friends, so don't really do much of socializing that way. But yeah, just mainly working and stuff. That's why I don't really make videos, because I feel like my life isn't really exciting to share. I mean, I'm sure my depressions and my anxieties and my shit like that is relatable, but you can only talk about that so much, you know? That's why it's been a long time. Sorry guys. Jay asked, what's your real source of happiness? That's a good question, and I will let you know as soon as I figure it out. Matthew McDermott, where the hell have you been? Here, in my room. That's pretty much it. Sammy S asked, are you moving? Your room is a lot more empty than it was before. Wow, I can't believe you noticed. That's crazy. No, I wish I was moving. Unfortunately, not financially stable. Don't have a job, so can't really do that, but that's crazy that you noticed. It actually just looks emptier because I've been slowly but surely taking down some Justin Bieber posters off my wall. I had a huge one down there. I had one right here. I had like a whole bunch over here. I was just starting to feel like it was too much, finally. So yeah, I've just been slowly taking them down. Still love him, don't get me wrong, but most of them were really, really old pictures of him anyway, so yeah. Jay asked, how do you feel about pineapple on pizza? I approve. I like it. Jay, how's your life been? Shitty. Rodrigo Ramirez, are you pregnant? No, I'm not. Thank God, because like I said and keep saying in this video, no job, not financially stable, and no. I wonder why you asked that. Do I look fatter? Is that the thing? I hope not. Although I have only been eating and sleeping, so wouldn't doubt it. Jay also asked, can Casey drive yet? He's always been able to drive, he just didn't have a reliable car. But yes, he does now have a reliable car. Jay also asked, the last time you cried? Yesterday. They call me Kyle G. Another long ass list. Let's see. I'll answer question 62. When was the last time you felt you had a new lease on life? Probably when I got hired at my previous job, because I went from Walmart to working at an ambulance company doing billing. So I felt pretty like I had upgraded, you know, like I had really done something beneficial for myself. Yeah, I felt like I had a fresh start, a new beginning, and I was gonna conquer the world. Not really. I just, if I had to pick, that would be my thing. Jay also asked, are you still Bieber obsessed? I wouldn't say obsessed. I mean, I'm always gonna love him. He's married now and he's growing up, and like it makes me sad because he was my baby and now he's taken, married, betrothed. But whatever, good for him. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed, but I'm still a fan. Probably will always be a fan. Greg McNuggets asked, do you play video games? It depends. Like I like to play with friends. See, that's don't have friends. I like to play games with Casey. I like to play games with cousins, but I won't really play by myself unless I'm like super bored and I ran out of YouTube and I ran out of all my other shit to do. But I'm more of like Nintendo type of game. What mythical creature do you wish actually existed? Probably like dragons or something. Imagine actually like training dragons and riding them. That'd be so cool. Jay asked, how's work? Non-existent. Your girl is unemployed. Actually, I got fired. So that's why I've kind of been just sitting here, not doing much. I want to touch base on it, but I also don't, because I don't know if it could negatively affect anything else in my life. But just know it wasn't anything bad. If you guys really want to know, I'll tell you. But it's not anything spectacular. Anyway, that was all of the questions that I'm gonna answer today. Thanks so much for commenting. It felt really good to get back on here after so long and still have people that want to help me out and I feel like actually care. So thank you guys for that. And one thing you guys didn't do was leave me suggestions for stuff that you want to see, because I want to go out and do things and like see places, but a bitch is broke. So if you want to be a sugar daddy to me with no sexual favors, no strings attached, then definitely hit me up. Venmo is babyv010. I'm joking, but I'm also not. But I am. I'm joking. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. I really do appreciate you. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and ooh, confession, I have a TikTok. I know, it's gross. I mean, it's not gross because guess what? I like it. I like TikTok. It's fun, it's easy, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm embarrassed to tell you that I have a TikTok because TikTok is just one of those things that it's embarrassing to admit. But I like it and I have it and you should follow it. Also at babybeecher10. So anyways, I'll see you guys when I see you, I guess. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Bye.